So what I've got here is the speed controller or motor controller. This will be fitted inside this box here. I've gone through and marked up positions for a few things. Now we are going to secure this internally. We have one securing point there and there that we can utilise as far as this unit goes, and they'll be drilled through right at the base of the box and countersunk. There's a couple of other things that we've got to fit on. There's the potentiometer that's got to be fitted on, and that's going to be actually fitted on to the lid. And of course there's a couple of things we've got to take into consideration there: the diameter of the threaded section here, and also the two prongs that are coming up from that. That just stops the whole thing from turning when you're adjusting the speed control. This didn't come with an on-off switch, but yet there's a position that we can put one on. At the moment it's shorted, so when you put the power on it's actually on, but we're going to put that on, and that'll also be put onto the lid on the top here. We've marked all this up, so that's where the potentiometer is going, that's where the switch is going. We've also got the power cords and also the motor control cord will be coming through here, so that's these two lines. We will be putting a fan up the top here which will be blowing air in through the top, and we're going to have our exhaust ports coming out the side, because all your ventilation is, we can force it in through here and it'll come out the side, which will correlate with these output ports. So we've got a few holes to drill. The biggest is 12mm, so there's a couple of 12mm holes. There's one there and one there. The rest are 10, except for two smaller ones which are for these location prongs, which are on the potentiometer, and they're 3mm. I've got some masking tape which I've actually used to put all our position holes on, and that's what I tend to do with these boxes more so than scribing lines in and all that. And that way you can just peel it off once you're finished. Now I'll be drilling it, a couple of sizes to get up to the size we need, simply because this plastic does grab with these type of drill bits, and if you're not careful they can take off on you. So that's the second size. Now we'll go up to full size, which will be 10mm. So we've got all our exit ventilation holes done. Now we can just take the tape off. We can't go much bigger than that size on this particular drill press. We'll have to go to another one where we've got more room to move up and down. But we can get these ones done, so we'll do those. We've moved over to a sacrificial board. We found there was too much flex in trying to drill these. As you can see, we've clamped this down. Using these bigger drill bits can be, they can catch and just pull up very quick. So this is the largest one that we have to use, which is 12mm. Again, just take it very slowly. So we've got these holes done. That's for the switch, and this one's for the potentiometer, and these are just the holes that hold that from turning around. And that's the lid done. Alright, so we just moved to the pedestal drill, or the larger one. So we just got to put a 12mm hole in here. We've already got the pilot holes in, so we're just got to widen that out. Again, you still got to be careful and take it easy. I taped up the top of the box because this is not actually screwed down or anything, and then that just gave a bit more rigidity in the in the frame of the box. So the hole we just put through then was for 10mm. Now we're taking it up to 12mm. We've got the controller itself. We put that into a case. I've got all the wiring connected up for the power supply, right, the motor. This is the on-off switch for the controller, and the potentiometer here varies the speed of the motor. And we've also put in a fan. We've run a cable up along the side here for the fan, and all that goes down into this casing as such. You can see the fan there. It's also got a filter on it. So what we're doing here is we're drawing air in through the fan from this point, and it's coming out through the side holes here, and hopefully that'll keep a lot of the particle and dust matter out.